here I'm Vijay, okay, CEO of Photon VR, and I would love to say myself a teacher rather than CEO of the company, because before starting this company, I used to teach students.
I am PGT Computer Science, and I am in this field from last 15 years.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bela Patel from Sainik School, Kanpat University, and yes, I am also an educator. My main subject is computer science, and I am engaging with this technology since 8 years.
Hello, you can call me Omi. My name is Domi Thomte. I'm a joint director at the SCRT Mizoram. I don't have a degree in computer as such. I've been in the teaching profession for more than 20 years. My specialization is in English language teaching, and I am the joint director in charge of ICT, and I look after Diksha as well. And I'm also part of the Nishtha team in SCRT Mizoram. I look after textbooks and energizing our textbooks and creation of contents for our Diksha portal. And I'm also a member of the textbook committee. I'm also a member of the examination committee at the Mizoram Board of School Education. So technology, yeah, I'm using it, but I don't have the,
Welcome all of you from Photon VR. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
The purpose to arrange this panel discussion is to share our knowledge and idea with other educators too. Okay. So currently we are connected with more than 500 educators pan India and more than 700 educators globally. Okay. So we keep arranging such different activities. So by this way we can enhance our understanding and knowledge about education, and we can share our thoughts with other educators. By this way we can help other educators to enhance their understanding and knowledge about education teaching and using the technology into the education. So today we will talk about how technology can enhance the formal education method, okay, or what the new technology will be used in education, and how technology is impacting we teach the student, okay, what are the good impact and what is the bad impact of the technology on the teaching method. Okay. So first of all, we'll share our idea that how the method we teach or method we learn has changed in last 2 decades. Okay, what was 2 decades back, okay, and how the entire scenario has changed now. So if I talk about myself, okay, before 20 years I was a student, okay, and I know that the only technology were there, that is computer, okay, and that is once in a month or once in a week that we have to use, and that is for only specific purpose, not for all the subjects, only for computer subject or only for programming subject that was part of my graduation. Okay. The only technology that is blackboard and chalk. Okay. And now almost in each school, for each and every student, at least there is a mobile, okay, where students can have some new way of learning, that is the video. Okay. So technology has impacted a lot. Okay. So what is your view that what has changed in last 20 years?
The normal classroom teaching is through the chalk. So while we are teaching in the classroom, the student getting bored, right? And when technology interacted, the totally scenario will change. The technology tools comes, more resources comes, and the teaching scenario totally changed through the technology.
एक जनरल टर्म है कि ना तो वैसे ही बच्चे रहे हैं अब पहले वाले और ना ही सिस्टम रहा है जी वही वाला पहले वाला. अब बच्चे बहुत एडवांस हैं, तो टीचर्स को भी एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ ही चलना पड़ेगा. दैट्स व्हाई we are using new technology in our classroom system. Otherwise, we are lacking behind.
Yes, you are right.
The COVID pandemic has changed a lot of the way that we're teaching. We were forced to use technology. We were forced to leverage technology in our classroom teaching because face-to-face conversation and, schooling was absent. And we could not talk to anyone. We were like, everyone was like in hiding kind of thing. And the only way we could deliver education was through the use of technology. And even in the remotest of places, we have to resort to technology to, deliver our education to our students. So technology per se has become a tool for learning, and plus, even as Vijay sir said, he used computers only for the computer classrooms, right? And back in those days, I think we used to remove our shoes when we go to the computer rooms, right?
Right, ma'am.
That's not happening anymore now. Like, for example, we have the virtual VR lab in SCRT ISO. So what we do is we bring the children to our virtual rooms, and then they experience for themselves in 3D, like supposing they're learning science, they know inside out. They know they see the 3D version of whatever is happening inside the plant, how the roots are growing, and how it's coming out. Plus, besides that, if we're teaching them like geography, we take them to the Eiffel Tower, we take them to the Taj Mahal. That is something that they cannot see in 2D. So I think technology brings people together, plus it gives more experience for our learners. So leveraging technology into our classrooms has become a big thing. And this is all the more important because the NEP 2020, it stresses so much on leveraging, technology for education, because even in the case of teacher absenteeism, we can use our technology, to take, technology will never take the place of teachers. But for example, if a teacher is going to be absent for a particular class, they can record whatever lessons that they're going to be doing, and they can give that to their students. So and they can give assignments using that. So I think technology, we're going to use a lot of technology in the coming years, but this will never replace the human touch or the teacher pupil kind of interaction. It will never replace that. But the thing is, if we take advantage of what we're having and what we're doing with what we have, I think we will be able to transform education drastically. And if we look into assessment also, now with the NEP saying that we have to reform assessment, so assessment reforms, it can also take the place of using technology assisted assessment. Assessment can be introduced. So I think all in all, technology will help us deliver better education to our students all over India.
Every coin has two faces. Okay. So when technology is entering in each and every school, or I would rather say each and every classroom, okay, definitely technology comes with some negative point also. We will discuss those also. Okay, so next point, the buzzword nowadays is intelligence. Okay, as of now, artificial intelligence has not entered into the classroom. Okay, but very soon, each and every teacher or each and every student will be using artificial intelligence. Okay, so when AI will be used for almost each and every student and each and every teacher, how AI will be impacting the way we train the student. Okay, I'm saying that AI will help the teacher shortening the time for research and time to create new content or material. Okay, preparing the PPT or gathering the information. Okay, so teacher can save the time on doing the computer work and use that time to train the student. Okay, and in the future, using the AI, definitely we can help student to understand their level and help them individually. Okay, to understand the student's behavior, to remember the one-to-one behavior of the each and every students of the entire school, and help them where they are weak and where we have to give them push. Okay, so by this way AI will definitely help the teacher, but I'm seeing that it might possible that AI will stop or impact creative thinking of students, okay, or limit to think, because students will get everything done by AI. Okay, so what is your view?
Sorry. AI has the potential to enhance the learning experiences for students by providing personalized support, but somewhat students cannot think their own ideas. They are dependent. They are being dependent.
Yeah,
When AI is come.
AI will read and analyze the face of all the students. Okay. Yes, Homi madam.
Yeah. I just wanted to like about you talking of connecting the CCTV with AI. Now, if we really think, and even in the NCF school education, which came out last year, so I mean, all right, integrating education with technology, I can understand that, but like supposing the CCTV connected to the AI machine, like supposing something goes wrong, okay? Like maybe I'm making a face or something like that. Supposing the AI reads that wrong. So what will happen to the child, which is assessed by the artificial intelligence? After all, it is artificial. So as we said, it can never replace the human touch. But then, like if we go, okay, we can use it to an advantage. We can use it to our advantage, and we can use it for assessment. We can use it for fun learning. We can use it for so many other things. But if you look at ChatGPT and other AIs that we have, supposing you ask it to write something, it just collects information from the web with no personal touch. And the information is never reliable. You may have different softwares for different things, but the information and the feelings, I'm from a language background. I have literature background. So, I mean, I have to think like, the human touch has to be there. So even when we are integrating education and we're using education to enhance our learning, we still have to remember that at the end of the day, we're all human. So I don't think we should really rely too much heavily on these things. Because, for example, let's say, okay, normal classroom teaching, blackboard, textbooks, boring. Okay, you open our textbooks, you scan the QR codes, and you're taken to a different level. Okay, that we can do. But at the higher level, I don't think India as a whole is not ready now to talk about, the jumps that we're trying to make. Of course, we have to look very far into the future, but then, we have to tread very carefully, because we can't, COVID was, it was an eye-opener, because somehow it could replace the classroom teaching. But if you look at the progress of our children, the achievements of our children in our schools, those children who were doing online classes, let's say when they were in class 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or 12, the performance and the achievement level was a little bit lower than what they would have gotten from teachers. But anyways, using technology to our advantage is going to help the teachers a lot, and is going to make the learners, enjoy things better. So if we can integrate that smoothly without relying too much heavily on our technology or AI or whatever disruptive technology that may come up, I think we can leverage it well. But some of us may not be ready. I mean, like places where technology cannot reach, we'll have to think of that.
Yes, you are right. Okay, so as educators, okay, yes, Rakesh. Yes, Rakesh ji, this is new topic. How the artificial intelligence will impact the education. What is your view?
So I think AI will change the system, education system, in next few years in India, because AI is impacting in all other corporate sectors also, sir. We are using Chat GPT, Bard or something, and you can see the advertisement on the YouTube. Like if you are want to skill in AI, or you want to create presentation, Excel formulas, you can use AI tools like Chat GPT or something. So I think it will change the education system. And but as Avni ma'am said, teacher will assist the students. The technology will use as a teaching aid, sir. It cannot replace the teacher, sir.
Never.
Because the teacher is connected with the students through feeling, mentally, and so many things, sir. In a classroom, technology cannot replace any teacher, sir. Because we can understand their eyes, their emotions, what they want to learn. It can help us, sir.
AI can give everything, but cannot love.
Yes, sir.
Love and affection of the teacher cannot be provided by
And
technology.
like we are from residential school, sir. We are like parents of the students, sir. They are with us in 24/7, sir. So technology can change the system, how students can learn, how students can achieve their targets, because the technology impacts our life also. स्टूडेंट्स को सीखना तो पड़ेगा सर, सब कुछ सीखना पड़ेगा.
मैं जिस प्रकार से देख रहा हूँ कि एआई में कैसे एआई से फ्यूचर में क्या क्या पॉसिबल है, पर्टिकुलर इन द क्लासरूम. जैसे अभी ऑलमोस्ट हर एक क्लासरूम में सीसीटीवी कैमरा रहता है, ओके, राइट, या तो आ जाएगा, नहीं है तो in future the CCTV camera will be connected with the AI, and the AI would be analyzing the learning behavior of the student, okay, and after each and every classroom AI will generate a report that will help the teacher कि आपके आज के टॉपिक में कौन से टाइम पर सबसे ज्यादा बच्चे एंगेज रहे थे आपसे, कौन से टाइम पर बच्चे आपसे एंगेज नहीं थे, ओके, कितने बच्चे बोर हो रहे थे आपके सेशन में, या तो ऐसा कौन सा टाइम था जब बच्चे सबसे ज्यादा खुश थे, ओके. इवन इफ चाइल्ड इज हैविंग एनी पर्सनल इश्यू, ओके, तो हो सकता है कि बहुत सारे टीचर ऐसे होते हैं जो बच्चे का फेस पढ़ लेते हैं और बच्चे को बुला के जान लेते हैं कि चल तेरे घर कुछ झगड़ा हुआ है, क्या हुआ है, क्यों तू नर्वस है, ओके. बट जो बहुत कभी बच्चे ज्यादा होते हैं तो टीचर इज नॉट हैविंग दैट टाइम, and some teacher is not having that skill that she or he can read the faces of all the students. Okay? But in very near future, the CCTV using the AI will read and analyze.
सर मैं इसमें ऐड करना चाहता कि टेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो टेक्नोलॉजी क्या है कि टीचर की हेल्प करेगी. मान लो हम रिपोर्ट जनरेट करते हैं, मे बी एज ए ह्यूमन बीइंग मैं गलत हो सकता हूँ किसी जगह पर, लेकिन टेक्नोलॉजी हमें हेल्प करेगी. जैसे मैं कुछ टाइम पहले एक होम्योपैथिक डॉक्टर के पास गया, उसके पास कंप्यूटर था, मैंने उसको अपने बिहेवियर्स बताए, उन्होंने उस बिहेवियर्स को कंप्यूटर पे बैठाया, तो कंप्यूटर ने उसको क्या किया कि उसको मेरे नजदीक ला दिया भी इसको कौन सी मेडिसिन सूट है. उसके बाद तो जो ह्यूमन की जो एक्सपीरियंस है उसके बेस पर ही काम करे. जैसे एआई की बात करें तो एआई के पास क्या होगा, एक्सपीरियंस होगा, क्योंकि वो एआई टूल्स क्या करते हैं, वो एक्सपीरियंस तो कलेक्ट करते हैं. जैसे वेबसाइट से डेटा हो गया, तो उस एक्सपीरियंस के बेस पर हम लोग क्या है कि उसके नजदीक तक पहुंच सकते हैं. जो रिपोर्ट हम बना रहे हैं उसके नजदीक तक पहुंच सकते हैं कि हाँ हम कितने करेक्ट हैं, कितने सही. क्योंकि एज अगर सिर्फ टीचर मैंने यूज किया तो मैं सिर्फ अपना माइंड यूज करूंगा, अप्लाई करूंगा, लेकिन एआई टूल के साथ में क्या होगा कि मुझे और एक्सपीरियंस भी मिलेगा और मैं उसके नजदीक तक पहुंच सकता हूँ। बाकी काम तो ह्यूमन जो टीचर ने करना है टीचर ही करेगा।
So, as a Rakesh ji, as a educators, what is our role in this ecosystem? कि हम देखो टेक्नोलॉजी आएगी, हम उसको रोक नहीं सकेंगे।
राइट।
ओके, जैसे मुझे याद है कि अभी पिछले 5 साल में मोबाइल हर एक घर में हर एक बच्चे तक इतना पहुंच गया है कि कोई भी उसको रोक नहीं सकता है। हर एक बच्चे के पास अभी देखे तो मोबाइल रहता है। वो बुक के सामने या तो अपने मम्मी पापा के साथ जितना टाइम बिताते हैं उससे ज्यादा टाइम बच्चे मोबाइल की स्क्रीन के सामने बिताते हैं। ओके, सो वी कैन नॉट स्टॉप the technology coming into the school or classroom. Okay, but as educators, we can plan or we can think or we can suggest the government or other educators कि what are the best way to use the technology. हम ऐसा क्या करें कि टेक्नोलॉजी को we can create the positive impact of the technology on education system rather than the negative impact.
टेक्नोलॉजी हमें सर फास्ट बनाएगी, मतलब कि टेक्नोलॉजी जैसे हम 40 मिनट्स का पीरियड है हमारा, तो टेक्नोलॉजी की हेल्प से हम उस 40 मिनट के अंदर जो हम ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम में वो जो काम हम लोग 3 to 4 डेज में करवाते हैं वो काम हम 2 डेज में 1 डे में करवा सकते हैं। उसके बाद बच्चे को उसके लेवल के अकॉर्डिंग असेस कर सकते हैं। मतलब मेरी क्लास में 40 स्टूडेंट्स है तो मैंने 40 स्टूडेंट्स को जो 4 दिन का काम है 1 डे में करवाया, उसके बाद मैं 3 डेज उसको असेस करने में लगा सकता हूँ उतना। तो टेक्नोलॉजी हेल्प तो करेगी सर, टेक्नोलॉजी के बिना तो काम नहीं चलेगा क्लासरूम के अंदर।
Okay, so if we talk about the XR means VR, AR and MR technology, okay, so we all are connected with virtual reality technology. We are observing many students in our schools to VR technology से study कर रहे हैं। तो if we talk about using virtual reality technology in the education, तो उसके प्रोज एंड कॉन्स दोनों की हम बात करें। तो मैं मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बताऊं कि वर्चुअल रियलिटी का लिमिटेशन क्या है। तो एक तो ये लिमिटेशन है कि हम अभी के टाइम में बच्चों को ज्यादा समय तक वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में रख नहीं सकते हैं, क्योंकि बच्चे का साइकोलॉजिकली उनको ज्यादा समय वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में रखना अच्छा नहीं है। और दूसरा, हमने जो कंटेंट बनाया है वो काफी हद तक इसी प्रकार से बनाया है कि बच्चे की आंख पर उसका इम्पैक्ट ना हो, क्योंकि फिर भी ये चीज हमें देखना होता है कि बच्चे सही तरीके से वीआर को पहन रहे हैं कि नहीं है। तो क्या उसकी वजह से उसकी आईसाइट को नुकसान तो नहीं हो रहा है। तो वर्चुअल रियलिटी टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज एजुकेशन में करने में ये चीजें ध्यान में रखनी होती है। अगर उसके पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट, जो इम्पैक्ट को सोचकर हमने कंटेंट बनाया है या तो टेक्नोलॉजी बनाई है, उसकी अगर मैं बात करूं तो काफी ऐसी सिनेरियो या तो सिचुएशन है जो रियल वर्ल्ड में हम क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते हैं, वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में हम कर सकते हैं। सो बेला, यू आर हम 4 में सबसे ज्यादा वीआर से कनेक्टेड आप हो, बिकॉज यू आर यूजिंग वर्चुअल रियलिटी टेक्नोलॉजी सिंस लास्ट 4 or 5 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is your experience with virtual reality technology using into the classroom?
Yes, sir. जो ट्रेडिशनल क्लासरूम में क्या होता है, थियोरिटिकल पढ़ाई तो अच्छे से हो जाती है, बट बच्चों को जो हैंड्स ऑन प्रैक्टिकल्स मिलने चाहिए वो हम कहीं ना कहीं नहीं करवा पाते हैं। और बच्चों को, जैसे मैं बोलती हूँ कि जैसे फोटोसिंथेसिस समझाना है तो टीचर कैन एक्सप्लेन इट, वो चाहे इतना एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं, बट जो बच्चे हैं वो उसमें से जो ले रहे हैं वो समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। बट जैसे कि वीआर में हम उनको ले जाते हैं, दिखाते हैं, वो बच्चे सीखते हैं कि हाउ वाटर कैन एब्जॉर्ब फ्रॉम द सॉइल, वो रूट कैसे काम करते हैं, वाटर को लीव्स तक ले जाने के लिए क्या होता है, सारी चीजें उनके माइंड में एक बार क्लियर हो जाती है। तो जैसे जो देखा हुआ होता है, विजुअलाइजेशन होता है, वो ज्यादा याद रहता है सुनने से। तो मेरी तरफ से ये है कि क्लासरूम टीचिंग के कंपेयर में अगर हम देखें तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी काफी हद तक हेल्पफुल है।
And if we talk about the other side, that is negative part of using VR technology with the education.
बहुत ज्यादा टाइम तक अगर बच्चे इसके हैबिचुअल हो जाते हैं, जैसे कि 5-7 मिनट 10 मिनट का जो एक्टिविटी है उसके अलावा भी अगर वो पहन के बैठ जाते हैं तो उनको कहीं ना कहीं सर दर्द या वो सब होने की तकलीफ हो जाती है। मतलब ये सब नहीं होता है अगर हमारे ऑब्जर्वेशन के अंदर में होते हैं तो, बट अगर जो अकेले बच्चों को ये दिया जाए तो वो कहीं ना कहीं इसका एक बैड इफेक्ट होगा।
VR is a very exciting for the students, sir. VR sets. When I am using it for the 6th class students, because our school is 6 to 12, they are very excited for this, and they are enjoying each and every activity. And in your content activities like 5 to 6 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. So one activity can a student use VR set, and we are using VR sets in the sets of the classroom. We have 40 students in a class, and we have 16 devices. So we can part it in 3 slots, 10 minute activities for 16 students, and 48 students can cover in an activity. Second, जो इसका pros and cons में क्या है कि लिमिटेड डिवाइसेस है हमारे पास में सर, 16 डिवाइसेस ही हैं। तो 60 डिवाइसेस से क्या है कि अगर मैं चाहूं भी तो एक दिन के अंदर सिर्फ 1 या 2 क्लास को ही करवा सकता हूं, एक एक्टिविटी। तो ये इसका यही है कि एक थोड़ी सी कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव हो जाए, ताकि हर स्कूल परचेज कर सके, गवर्नमेंट तक कोई स्कीम में जाए। अब NEP 2020 के अंदर हमारा स्कूल PM श्री स्कूल बन गया सर, उसमें भी है हमारे पास AR VR लैब के सेटअप के लिए अलग से फंड्स आएंगे, सभी PM श्री स्कूल में रहेंगे। तो नेक्स्ट टाइम देखते हैं कि अच्छा हो जाएगा और बच्चों के लिए अच्छा होगा। जैसे इंटरेक्टिव बोर्ड्स आप बोल रहे थे, इंटरेक्टिव बोर्ड्स जैसे हमारे पहले क्लासरूम में सिर्फ 1 लैब्स में होते थे, इस समय हमारे पास करीब 14 में से 8 क्लासरूम स्मार्ट क्लासरूम हैं, और 147 टैबलेट्स हैं हमारे पास में 11th-12th क्लास के लिए। क्रोम बुक्स अलग से प्रोवाइड करवाई है गवर्नमेंट ने, मतलब बच्चे पर्सनलाइज यूज कर सकते हैं। लैंग्वेज तो टेक्नोलॉजी का कहीं ना कहीं तो बच्चों पर इफेक्ट अच्छा ही पड़ रहा है, उसका आउटपुट अच्छा आ रहा है। दूसरा, हम टीचर्स के लिए हेल्पफुल क्या है कि हम लोग असेसमेंट इजीली कर सकते हैं। कोई भी एक्टिविटी आ रही है तो एक्टिविटीज में क्या है कि हम पहले हमारे पास डिवाइसेस नहीं होते थे, टीचर्स का हम लोग फोन लेते थे कि सर फोन कुछ टाइम के लिए दीजिए, बच्चों की एक्टिविटी करवानी है। अब स्कूल में रिसोर्सेज है, टेक्नोलॉजी की हेल्प से हम लोग एक्टिविटीज टाइमली कंडक्ट करवा लेते हैं। तो स्कूल्स जो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स हैं वो भी मतलब कि ऐसा नहीं है कि प्राइवेट स्कूल से कम पीछे रह रहे हैं। तो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल
तो बहुत आगे निकल गए हैं।
हाँ जी।
अभी
तो
अगर मैं गुजरात की बात करूं तो हियर प्राइवेट स्कूल्स आर स्ट्रगलिंग। ओके,
मैम से भी हम लोग एक्सपीरियंस सुनना चाहेंगे उनके उस नॉर्थ ईस्ट का, कि वहाँ के स्कूल्स में कैसे, वहाँ थोड़ा सा ये लैकिंग होगी कि इंटरनेट की फैसिलिटीज का थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आती होगी हाई हिली एरिया के अंदर। प्लेन के बजाय थोड़ा नेटवर्क का इश्यू तो रहता ही होगा ना मैम। हेलो
Yes, hello.
हेलो हाँ
Yeah, tell me.
ओके मैम, we know about your experience ma'am in your northeast area about the technology, what you are facing, the problems to implement technology in schools.
Yeah, it's very difficult because as I go back to the COVID times, when even university students and both exam students, they have to submit their papers online. In many villages, they have to climb high mountains to get the signal. Even in some villages, there are no mobile towers. So that was the hardship that we're facing. But if we talk about the virtual reality and the VR lab that we have, for example, like if we, the contents that we have are based on our textbooks. So like going back to the VR classrooms, we have very limited sets. And I think we are the only ones who have this facility in the whole of Mizoram. So students come and visit, like we make a separate timetable for them. And for example, like if they're studying about Sunita in space in class 5 EVS textbooks, children, like if we tell them that, okay, this is a spaceship, now you look at this video, this is a video of a spaceship, okay, they'll just know that this is a spaceship. But if they are in the VR lab, they feel what it feels like. I mean, what Sunita felt like, So that's the enjoyable part when we talk of our VR classrooms. But the problem is always that the lack of facility. However happens, whatever happens, whatever facility that we do have, we're making the most of it. We're still trying to make the most of it. And what we can do, what we're doing right now is like, just within a few hours every week, we get our students to come here. And it's not always possible to accommodate all our students who wants to come here. So that's one of the challenges that we're facing. That's regarding the VR lab. So otherwise, I think if we can have better facilities or more VR headsets, or if we can do this to, let's say, at our district levels also, maybe we can take it further from here. But whatever that we have now, it's helping us. It's exciting for the children, and it's super exciting for us as well.
Yes, the 5 years back we have started creating the content and the software for very. Okay, so now every day we are updating our content, and we are updating the software. Okay, and we are thinking that what new thing we add. So very soon we are coming up with mathematics using virtual reality. Okay, we have created many topics, and we will distribute our mathematics to all our existing schools. Okay, without charging anything other than already we have charged. Okay, so innovation. Consistent innovation is required, okay, for each and every. If we talk about at the personal view, or at the organizational view, or at the company view, okay. So as a company, we always add new things to our product, okay. But if we talk about the entire learning method using the virtual reality, what should be there new in education using virtual reality? Nowadays, what is there that we are using? Okay, but what is the new possibility? Okay, if I say currently we have the virtual tours or some interactive and simulated experiments. Okay, but in very near future we will have almost realistic simulations. Okay. For example, currently we have a chemistry lab where students can perform some chemical
reactions.
Okay, but those experiments are computer assisted or computer monitored. Okay, so students can see that we have to add these chemical in the first chemical in the second chemical, or like that. Okay, but very soon students will have the exact simulated virtual laboratory where the students can see that if he or she adds somewhat more amount of the chemical, what will happen. Okay, or instead of using the first chemical, if they use the second chemical, then what will happen. Okay, so the world will be the virtual, but the impact or the outcome would be the simulated in such a way that it will give us the realistic output. Okay, so world is going on that path, but still that is about to come. Okay, one thing that the entire ecosystem is working on, that is behavior analysis using the virtual reality. The new futuristic headset will come with capturing facial interaction of the students while they are using VR. So the software will analyze facial interaction and eye movement of the students, and by this way they can analyze that what is the behavior of the students while they are learning particular topic, and the machine will analyze this behavior pattern and by this way the system will assist the teacher or the student about their behavior pattern. Okay, so these are some of the possibility using the virtual reality into the classroom. So what you think that what should be added or what should be the new innovation in virtual reality for the classroom? Yes, we will start with the Bella, as you said.
Yes, sir. I have one suggestion, that is like we have a controller, right? So कंट्रोलर का यूज करके बच्चे उसके अंदर, जैसे हम पहले हमने दिया था वो गार्डन में मूव होने के लिए, राइट? तो उस तरह का अगर लैब के अंदर कोई, जैसे कि ब्यूरेट हमें उठाना है, तो वो कंट्रोलर का यूज करके हम उठा सके, उसमें जो केमिकल डालना है डाल सके, इस तरह का अगर कुछ हो सकता है तो इट विल बी more excited for students, right?
Yes. Yes, Rakesh ji. Yeah, Rakesh, your microphone is off.
कुछ दिन पहले सर शार्क टैंक पर एक कंपनी आई थी सर, वर्चुअल रियलिटी की। वो रियल में उन्होंने एक्चुअल में क्या किया था, एक प्रोडक्ट दिखाया केमिकल रिएक्शंस के लिए। तो उन्होंने एक लैब का एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट कर दिया वहीं पर। तो जितने लोग बैठे थे वहां पर वो सभी मतलब उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो गए। तो वैसे ही आप उसके लिए तरीके के, ठीक है वो ऐसा हो जाएगा तो अच्छा लगेगा, बच्चों को ऐसा लगेगा कि मैं खुद ही प्रैक्टिकल कर रहा हूँ। तो उसको पहले ही मतलब वो तो हर टेक्नोलॉजी की पहले बताना पड़ेगा कि ये आपके पास सजेशन है, आपने इस तरीके से करना है। तो वर्चुअल रियलिटी के अंदर करेगा, उससे नुकसान तो शायद बच्चों को नहीं होगा कोई भी, क्योंकि होगा तो टीचर्स की उसी के अंदर ही ऑब्जर्वेशन के अंदर वो काम करेगा। तो कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं आनी चाहिए इसके आगे। तो करिए सर, आप इनोवेशंस कीजिए, तो मे बी नेक्स्ट ईयर हम लोग आपके साथ जुड़ जाए इसी में।
Yes, आपने और बेला ने जो बताया वो ऑलरेडी वी हैव स्टार्टेड वर्किंग एंड वो हमने बना लिया है। ओके, काफी सारे कंसेप्ट इसी प्रकार से बना लिए जिसके अंदर हम ऑब्जेक्ट के साथ इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं। ओके, तो बेला वो जो चीज है वो ऑलरेडी नॉन है कि सबको पता है कि ये एक यूज केस हो सकता है वीआर के अंदर। मैं ऐसा कुछ चाहता हूं कि हम ऐसा कुछ डिस्कस करें जो आउट ऑफ बॉक्स हो, जो अब तक लोगों को पता नहीं है कि वीआर से ये हो सकता है। ऐसा कुछ अगर हमारे माइंड में आ रहा है। आउमी, आपके माइंड में अगर ऐसा कुछ है कि हाउ वीआर कैन बी यूज्ड इन एजुकेशन?
हाँ सर, वर्चुअल रियलिटी से क्या है, हम लोग ना सर रियल वर्ल्ड में चले जाते हैं। अभी तो हम ना वो सेट वीआर सेट लगा के हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आप ऐसा कीजिए कि बच्चे को वीआर सेट ना लगाना पड़े। वो उसके सामने ऐसा ऑरा क्रिएट हो जाए कि वो जैसे बैठा है उसी टाइम पर ही उसके सामने सारी चीजें उसको लगे कि सारी हो रही है और उसमें खुद वो इन्वॉल्व हो जाए सारी। जैसे अभी तो हम वीआर सेट से देखते हैं कि वो सिर्फ देख रहा है कि कैसे स्टेम जा रही है, जैसे रूट फोटोसिंथेसिस का मैडम ने बताया। लेकिन उसमें क्या है कि बच्चा खुद भी टच करे, उसको ऐसा लगे कि मैं फील कर रहा हूँ जैसे, और मेरे सामने हो रहा है, वही एक प्लांट उठाए कुछ इस तरह से, इस तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी सर। बिल्कुल मतलब रियल वर्ल्ड में मतलब उसी जगह चला जाए वो बच्चा। मान लीजिए हम कोई जैसे जियोग्राफी का या का हिस्टोरिकल प्लेस में जा रहे हैं, तो बच्चा ऐसा लगे कि मैं वहीं मूव कर रहा हूँ, मैं उसी जगह पर हूँ।
जैसे हम पहले बात कर रहे थे कि हार्डवेयर एंड सॉफ्टवेयर आर गोइंग side by side. Okay, so nowadays the new hardwares are there, okay, that can help us to bring those type of content. Okay, obviously those hardwares are very costly. Okay, but it is the issue of time. Within a short period of time, those hardware will be affordable, and we have created the new hardware is very light. Okay, without hardware in future the hardware would be like a simple glass कि हमने ऐसे इसको पहन लिया and we are teleported to the new virtual world. तो उसमें ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा, मुझे लग रहा है अगले 2 साल में that technology will support us. Okay, and software में भी बहुत सारे software even we have built those type of the software. Okay, तो we will plan कि हम कुछ ऐसे टॉपिक आपको दिखा सकें using the that is not possible with our current hardware that we are using. Okay, we need the hardware of Apple that is launched by Apple. Okay, or some other hardware like Quest 3. Okay, because to run some special type of the software we need some special type of the hardware also. Okay, Ami, you have any thought that what would be the future using virtual reality in technology?
I seriously have no idea because, like I said, I don't have a background in, computer sciences or, so I really don't have much to contribute to that because I can't imagine how, these things could be built or made work or feasible like that. So, but anyways, I know that it has helped our students a lot. Incorporating technology into our studies and into our textbooks, and that we take our students beyond the textbooks using technology. So that way, I think learning has become more enjoyable and more fun. But still, as I said, there are so many places that technology cannot reach. So how do we address those students who do not even have the basic facilities of technology in their homes or in their villages? That's what I would like to know. How do we address this problem? It's a pan-India problem, and more so in the Northeast.
So, the next day's mobile, okay, or we can say the upcoming mobile would be the all-in-one device. Okay, the upcoming mobile would work as a computer, would work as a VR headset, would work as an interactive flat panel and everything. Okay, and until and unless the technology is available to the last student, okay, we cannot claim or we cannot expect the final output of using technology into the education. Okay, the technology should be affordable for each and every student, or we can say the each and every government. Okay, because if government can afford, not an issue. Okay, government that can reach the last student. Okay, so but whatever has changed in last 5 years, okay, the way technology is evolving. Okay, we hope that next 5 years the technology would be very affordable. Okay,
right.
The cloud solution would be more affordable. The cheap, the main cost is the screen and chip and cloud space. Okay, if these three technology become the affordable, all the solution would be affordable for government and teacher and parent. Okay, so we really hope कि by the time वैसा हो कि ये सारे solutions mass production में produce हो, okay, ताकि वो easily available हो और data streaming भी affordable होना चाहिए. वो इंडिया में तो है ही. Okay, we are almost most affordable data streaming in the entire world.
Yes.
हमारी जो भी टेलीकॉम कंपनी से whether it is Airtel और Jio, okay, वो हमें काफ़ी अफोर्डेबल रेट में डेटा स्ट्रीमिंग दे रही है. एंड द reach of this data and network is also expanding very fast. तो ऐसा होगा कि अभी तक तो वो डेटा स्ट्रीमिंग है वो टावर से पॉसिबल है, ओके, बट अभी ये टावर पर से भी डिपेंडेंसी चली जाएगी।
राइट सर, 5G
हाँ, स्पेस एक्स या तो सॉरी इलॉन मस्क का जो स्टार्टअप है कि डायरेक्टली सैटेलाइट से या तो स्पेस में से इंटरनेट फैसिलिटी दी जाती है। ओके, तो इन दैट केस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एक्सपेंस और कॉस्ट वुड बी द वेरी लो। तो ऐसा होगा कि वेरी सुन इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी, हार्डवेयर एंड क्लाउड वो हर बच्चे के लिए इजीली एक्सेसिबल होगा, एटलीस्ट इन द स्कूल, if not at home but at a school that should be available in each and part. No, I'm not just talking about India but globally. इंडिया के बाद भी बहुत ऐसे कंट्रीज है जहाँ पर अभी भी टेक्नोलॉजी यूज़ नहीं हो रही है या तो बहुत ही वायबल नहीं है, वहाँ पर भी अगले 5-7 साल में ये पहुँच जाएगी ऐसा मुझे लग रहा है। Okay, so Bella and Rakesh ji or Ami, any other thing that you would like to say before we close this our panel discussion?
Not really, but I wish the technology divide could be bridged very soon.
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vijay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sharing your views. Thank you, Ami, ma'am. Thank you, Bella, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all of you, because as I in starting the panel discussion, my aim is to join this panel discussion is to learn things, what is happening at the ground, because I was teacher, but nowadays I interact more with the technology. Okay, and it is more important for me to be connected with the teacher and students, and how or what teachers and the educators are thinking about the new technology and what is happening at the ground level. Okay, so in this short but very deep discussion, I have learned a lot from all the three of you. Okay, so thank you very much for joining and sparing the time, okay, and sharing your valuable ideas and thoughts and knowledge.